Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home to the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. Big Red is here ready to lead these fans to victory. They're eager to get this clash underway. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Hilltoppers will kick it away first. And he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buffaloes offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's good. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Sets up the screen. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse. And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball. And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover. The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long. It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
And the Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Leaves it with the back. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap in this drive comes from their own 44. Reads it, fires complete. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Throwing right. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants to throw it again. Touchdown, Colorado! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Lang. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw. It's Lang. Here's the pressure. Fires to the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. To the air on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hilltopper.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them.
They'll give it to the back. Turning it on.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport.
Touchdown, Buffs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. The Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Pattis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little far.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Lang. Flips it out on the screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Breaks into the open. And the Hilltoppers get enough for the 1st down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Oh, better look out. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hilltoppers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
I'll tell you, you love linebackers that are good against the run, but how nice is it when you've got a guy that can sit in zone coverage like he can and not just pick it off, but find his convoy and take it to the house. That is a game-changing play.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Western Kentucky, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. That's caught. It's Chester. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Buffaloes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of the... And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass, it's Lang. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. They'll run play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Fowler. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 3.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. To the air. It's Lang. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass on second down. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Hilltoppers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The give on the inside. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Chester. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He did not make it. A stonewall on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll go to the ground. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. To throw, it's Lang. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Pettis.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10.
And 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Trying to set up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Pettis. Touchdown, Colorado! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 3.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Western Kentucky, 14.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Third down coming up.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Buffs.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Returner is brought down.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Dropping back, it's Lang. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's going to take off. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And this 2nd half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating 1st half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Pettis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Going with the ground game left. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the single running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Pettis. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Scanning the field, it's Lang. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw on third. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
At the 40. And that's good enough for a first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Completes the shuffle pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Buffaloes!
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. La Tech knows it's in a battle, but they're in the driver's seat with this lead. They've proven today they are capable of leaving here with a road victory. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana Tech. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in third and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Buffaloes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And here comes the punt team.
Out of bounds at the 48. Brings up fourth down.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying play action. Lofts one high and deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Caught over the middle. It's Durham. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Right on the money. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. And it'll be downed right there.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Handoff to the lone back. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. He'll try to do it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Off the RPO, complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On to punt it away.
Punt is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback running on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. It's complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in, it's Chester. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll run it from the gun. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And they'll knock him down. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
He'll do it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Creates a little space. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Hilltoppers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. It's Lang. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Going to the running game. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Second down coming up.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.